TV. Welcome to Millenium Field for another Rogers Sports exclusive. Good afternoon, everybody. Today, it's the Ottawa Junior Competitive Ultimate Program. You see the Ottawa Outlaws on Rogers TV. Well, today, these are the future Outlaws playing here in an exhibition at Millenium Park. Dan Mooney alongside Justine Price for this one. And Justine, these players that we're going to be seeing this afternoon are the future of Ultimate in Ottawa, isn't it?
They really are, and as you just said, many of them came up through this program or similar programs in their own hometowns and are now playing on the Outlaws, on university teams, on competitive teams throughout the leagues. And like all the other cities, we're just so proud of our juniors program here in Ottawa. So the games today, it's intra-squad scrimmage game, exhibition game. We have 4 boys teams in Ottawa. 3 of them represented here today have split into white team and purple team, and they're going to be playing against each other with a game to 15.
An absolutely beautiful afternoon, but the wind has freshened. The Millenium Park wind has reared its ugly head, and that could play havoc this afternoon in this one.
Absolutely. Wind always plays a factor in Ultimate because, of course, we have a Frisbee. What really shows here is strong throwers, powerful grips. The kids have come a long way. They constantly practice. It has not been a windy summer so far, so we'll see how the boys handle the wind out here on the flats of Millenium Park today.
We are just about set to get this one underway. The opening pole. And it's going to be Hugh Kelly, I believe, to get this game underway. Hugh Kelly, a kind of a playing coach here for Team White, gets the opening pole away. Team Purple now on their first possession. It's Jordan Dawes. Dawes tries to get it all the way out. That one will result in a turnover, and Charlie Lumley will bring it in. Just outside. Lumley moves that one out for B. Kim. B. Kim into the end zone. No! In and out of the hands of Edouard Simon Tessier. So a good opportunity, Justine. Just goes for naught.
Absolutely. Great end zone play. Super chill. Nice stack. Just dropped it with his hands.
That's Roth Mooring. Moves that back. Deep inside their own end zone. B. Kim. Marking Caden Millette. Little shot inside for Cedric Lapointe. Lapointe gets it to the outside, and it's another turnover. So Hugh Kelly will act as the handler here for Team White. He looks like the veteran. These players. Here's B. Kim into the end zone. Lumley has to go up for it and comes down 1-0 White.
Nice, calm end zone by White. The MVPs of any good end zone are the 3 people standing still and letting things happen. By standing still, they keep their defense with them and stop what we call poaching by the defense, jumping into the lanes. That was very nice, calm offense in the end zone by White. Hugh is the captain of Team White today, wearing the uniform of an experienced Ultimate player with the necky and the hat.
this game will go to 15, and they're playing traditional ultimate rules, not the professional rules. It'll go to 15 with a halftime break once a team scores 8 points, and there's a hard cap of 75 minutes on this match.
Yep, should be a good game. So now White will be pulling as they caught the point. They start at the other end zone, which by flipping end zones with every point, it makes the wind factor equal between the two teams. Because Ultimate Frisbee is, of course, such a wind-dependent sport.
And the wind is blowing across the field. It kind of blows from the west all the way across into our vantage point on this east side of the Millenium pitch. Not sure why we're waiting. And here comes the pull. That's Carter Walker with a good pull, taking Mateo Marshall all the way back deep inside his own end zone. Marshall moves that one up. And another turnover. White can take advantage of that here. Their defense on the field, and it's picked up there by Owen Dagler. Dagler looking for some movement, trying to find an open set of hands. He gets it to Declan Brook. Brook in and out of the hands of Matt Milam. And it's another turnover here. So what it's resulted in, Justine, is that Team Purple has basically moved up almost to their goal line. Little flip. There's another turnover picked up by Loic Cleveland. And a nice reach in there for a good D by Giuliani Loretti. Purple moving up into the hands of Justin Muter. Muter downfield. Good movement, good disc movement by Team Purple as that floater goes up, and it's picked off there by Carter Walker. Declan Brook. Brook sends that one in to the hands of Milam. Milam downfield. Here's an opportunity for Team White. Brook had it once, lost it, got it back. Great play by Brook. That one over the hands into Matthew Milam's hands. Milam breaking into the end zone. That one picked off by Justin Muter. Muter played that one to the open field, and it's another turnover.
We'll see if White can get into a nice stack here. Perfect.
Brook. Brook sends that one just beyond the reach of Connor Seaborn, and another turnover. Little shot inside. Then back to the outside again. Simon Vutov finds Mateo Marshall. Marshall being marked by Walker. This has been a long point. Here's Team Purple. Pat Tendon for Justin Muter. Muter into the end zone, and it's a goal.
Good job, Purple. They marched that down the field quite steadily. Here we go. Nice and calm. Nice slight blade to go around the defense. Dropped in the end zone. Nice shot.
One apiece. Purple and white in this exhibition. These are 18-year-olds. How young are people beginning their ultimate careers now?
Well, these are actually even younger than 18. I think we have down to at least 15 or younger out here today. Maybe even some 13-year-olds. So in this program, it starts at around 13 years old and goes up to 18. In order to play in the juniors program, you must be turning 18 by December 31st of that calendar year. So the oldest player here will be 18.
And what a great opportunity for younger kids to get an opportunity to play with the big boys.
It is. It's a terrific program. And throughout Canada, we've seen the juniors program change from being a co-ed sport into a boys and a girls teams, and then into whole programs, camps, programs, and leagues.
White will get the disc back. Offense out on the field. Here's Hugh Kelly, Team White's handler. Kelly, little shot to Adam Charter. Charter back out for B. Kim. Kim looking deep, and there's a good D there. Number 6, Julian Krodo-Zidib. Got a hand in the way of that one, but again, this is a factor of the wind here at Millenium Park. That disc didn't settle down.
That's right. It took off in the wind. If the disc catches an edge, it's likely to go higher, faster, or even drop. Touched in.
Roth Mooring looking deep, trying to find Eddie Paris. That one didn't work, and Team White gets the disc back.
And you can see Team White is running a horizontal stack for their offense.
And they're going deep. Here's B. Kim, 10 yards out. Looking for his man in the end zone, and he's got it. Adam Charter with a great grab, 2-1 White.
And a credit to B. Kim on that one. They had a horizontal stack. It was quite close to the handler. B. Kim recognized that his defender was underneath him, took off deep. Handler threw a nice shot, 2 passes, and that's a score. That is what you would call a textbook horizontal play. Well done, Team White. So now Team White will pull from the other end.
Do you traditionally see more disc control offenses, or can these kids get into huck fests too?
Oh, the boys do love a huck fest. I wouldn't be surprised that once the nerves calm down that they will start putting throws long. It's definitely a characteristic of the boys' game. Makes it quite entertaining.
So Team White gets it underway. Little coaching session.
So the players who are on defense currently, the white team, they get to choose who they want to cover on the purple team, or if they're going to set up a zone, what they're going to do. Purple has to hold the line so that the white team can see all the players at the other end of the field and decide what kind of defense they're going to do, whether they do a match person to person or a zone.
Carter Walker with the pull. Mateo Marshall. Marshall with the block by 72, Carter Walker. Dagler. Owen Dagler moves that one out for Brook. Declan Brook into the end zone. That one too hot to handle, but Walker can't get to it before it reaches the end of the end zone. So now it'll be Team Purple coming out to the goal line. All the way out for Marshall. Marshall looking deep. Here's another turnover. Team White. Declan Brook. Brook Looking around, Dagler found that one a little too hot to handle, grabbed it down anyway. Right back in. Edouard Simon Tessier moves that one in, it's intercepted. And they're going deep. This is nice huck fest there. Picked up by Justin Mutter. Mutter into the end zone for the score to Simon Vutov, and it's 2 apiece.
And that's the kind of style we kind of expect to play from the boys. Nice long puts. Here it goes. There's a turnover. Threw right into the defense. Nice and calm. Long put. Justin Mutter saw the opportunity immediately. And Justin Mutter is very steady with the disc. He's a terrific person to have the frisbee with. Sure hands, calm possessions, throws it in for the point.
2 apiece here.
No one misses their name when there's a chance to be on TV. Everyone's like, okay, I'll
And here comes the pull.
Team White, Hugh Kelly. Kelly gets it back for B. Kim. B back for Kelly. Kelly looking deep, that one turning right into the hands of Lucas Timon. Timon with a great grab by Kelly, or B. Kim into the end zone for the score. Lucas Timon makes it 3-2, but what a play by B. Kim to keep it alive.
And just before the layout, I was going to say B. Kim's having a great game here. Nice catch. Out in front, B. Kim grabs the trailing edge. Manages to be calm enough to just pop it down the sideline. Well done.
B. Kim with 3 assists, assisting on every goal so far that Team White has scored, and that scoring has been spread out quite nicely. Charlie Lumley, Adam Charter, and Lucas Timon scoring for White, and it's Mateo Marshall and Simon Vutov scoring for Purple. They got the disc back and try to equalize things here in this exhibition.
Yeah, and it was great to see B. Kim being not playing so well, but not dominating the play from the other players either. He's still being active, creating space for other people, and providing opportunities when they need it. And here comes the pull.
Owen Dagler, and a great pull that takes Team Purple all the way back deep in their own end zone once again. Justin Mutter gets it out to the goal line. Cedric Lapointe. Nice grab there by Giuliani Loretti. Had to go up for it. And there's a nice grab to keep it alive once again. Simon Vutov. Vutov over the top, and a good D there by number 52, Kieran Bendel. Lumley, as the Team White defense takes over on offense. Lumley moves that. Nice pick there. Good D by Justin Mutter. Mutter looking deep, in and out of the hands of Vutov. Lumley gets the disc back. Back for Dagler, Owen Dagler. Little flip inside into the hands of Ben Mullally. Mullally dishes that one back. Aiden Ang for Dagler. Dagler for Ang. Ang looking deep. Not going to be able to find Edouard Simon Tessier. Just a little too hot on that forehand.
That was a nice move by White, though, and credit to them to looking to all their open players and passing. Owen Dagler, you'll notice, is the only lefty out there today.
Purple moving the disc. Cedric Lapointe. Dagler on him. Low toss, shoestring catch there. All the way down, the disc is up and it goes, that goes out. You'll notice Justin Motor wearing number 64, but he's got number 53 on his shorts. Little pass, too hot for Dagler. Lapointe looking into the end zone. Motor catches up with it. We're tied at 3.
Nice shot. I feel for Owen Dagler. He did the classic, went to catch it with 2 hands, but looked upfield before. Here we go. There's the turnover. Shot down the line. Caught by Mooter. Charlie Lumley was there. He put on a little bit of defense, pushed the throw a little further out than the thrower wanted it, but Mooter's fast enough to catch it, and there was still room on the field.
B. Kim, the offensive catalyst for Team White, and Justin Mooter on the other side with a goal and 2 assists so far. B. Kim has been in on all 3 white goals. Mooter's been in on all 3 purple goals.
We'll see if they can keep that record going. And here comes the pull. Beautiful pull. Oh, they're going to start to want to catch that.
Here's Kelly for Brook, Declan Brook. Brook back for Kelly, reached for it, able to grab it. Being closely marked there by Roth Mooring. Here's B. Kim. Kim in for Walker. Carter Walker gets it to the outside, little flip inside. Here's B. Kim. Kim, little forehand for Kelly. Kelly looking into the end zone, had Walker breaking, couldn't find him. Here's B. Kim. Kim for Walker. Walker, good disc movement. That one in a fine defensive play there by Patrick Tendon.
And I hope that B. Kim's going to rewind this tape and watch this a few times. He's doing some very veteran handler movement here. Going forwards, juking, coming back 2 steps, getting open, getting sweet little passes. He looks like an experienced player.
Roth Mooring. Mooring all the way out. Finds Will Murray. Diminutive Will Murray. Nice toss inside for Patrick Van Bar. Purple getting the disc back. Too far for Mooring and another turnover. Hugh Kelly wants to get his team set. Here's Kelly. Little flip back for Walker. And an infraction.
Possible stall count contested, so he'll come in at stall 8, 2 seconds to go.
Looking deep, and all that does is create a little bit of an advantage for Team White field position-wise.
Exactly. If you don't have it at that cutter at that point, might as well throw it deep.
Mooring can't get his pass across. Look for Bennett Van Bar, and it was just a little low. Van Bar did everything he could to get his hands on it. Kelly back for Walker. Walker in for B. Kim. Kim for Walker. The disc sails on him. And there's the Millenium wind. Mooring Looking deep. Finds his man. All the way down. Into the end zone, just beyond the reach of Bennett Van Bar. He was wide open and would have given Purple its first lead of the game.
Oh, it looks so perfect. He's going to wish he had another run at that one. Now White has to go the full 7 yards back. And they're set up in a horizontal stack. You can't quite see on the screen. Doing a good job of having someone go deep.
Kelly in tight quarters. Sends that one. B. Kim has it. Kim looking deep. Disc turns right into the hands of Walker. Carter Walker for Hugh Kelly. Kelly looking into the end zone. That one intercepted. Here's Mooring back the other way. Mooring looking deep. He's trying to find Caden Millette. Can't bring it down.
And I think you remember when I referred to that the boys do love to chuck it, and that's kind of what we expect to see at some point. So this is kind of stereotypical young boys playing ultimate, but then they will work it out. It is windy.
Fine defensive play there by Mooring and another turnover. Mooring at the goal line sends that one in, and they can't bring it down. That was Mateo Marshall trying to make that play, and Carter Walker will bring it out to the goal line.
That's why I'm holding clipboard, I guess.
Little flip back, and there's a Callahan! Roth Mooring with the Callahan, and it's 4-3 Purple.
And here's the replay. Walker flips it. Nice read. That's a fun way to end that point. We've had some hucks, we've had some drama, we had the drops. We had the almost catch on a long run into the end zone. And credit to a lot of the marks is what's causing these turnovers and these difficult choices. So they're tending to mark quite flat on the thrower, a sort of a straight up mark, which is very useful against a horizontal stack and against a team that they might be collapsing in on their offense. So the straight up mark is a great idea. And then you can see how the disc is pushed low, wide, just a little too far often. We'll see if we see some more of those straight up marks.
4-3 Purple in this exhibition showcase of Junior Ultimate here in the nation's capital. Mooter. Interesting pull. And a different offensive set out there for Team White. Good D there from Simon Vutov. And it's another turnover. Here's Mooter. Justin Mooter. Looking deep. And he finds Cedric Lapointe right at the goal line into the end zone for the goal.
Good job. And that's one thing that we might start seeing happen is the around throws on a straight up mark. So there it is. Nice flip into the end zone. Nice and calm. 2-point conversion. 2-pass conversion.
5-3 Purple. When it started out looking like it was going to be a White domination here, Team White domination, but Team Purple has come back very strongly, and they now lead by 2. And as we've seen at the professional level, Justine, games can get away from you when leads become 2 and 3 points.
They can, and sometimes the overconfidence can lose you several points in a row, and suddenly you're down. So White, I think, was looking very first team to look confident, But Purple put their head down and started playing some very tight defense with some very strong marks, and I think that got them some conversions. And here goes the pull.
Roth Mooring. And Carter Walker has it. Gets it to Kelly. Kelly. Nice feed inside for Matthew Milam. Milam all the way downfield for Adam Charter. Charter for Edouard Simo Tessier, and another great defensive play there by Mateo Marshall.
And Hughes gonna put a mark on, trapping the thrower on the sideline, narrowing the throwing space.
All the way back into the hands of Chassie Jones. Marshall. Marked by Walker. Kelly got a hand on it, but still ended up in the hands of Mooring. Mooring all the way down for Bennett Van Bar. Van Bar about 10 yards out, back Mooring. Big tall kid. Roth Mooring. Into the end zone for the goal.
And Purple with another score.
Owen Norman gets on the board, and it's 6-3 for Purple. This one very quickly getting away from Team White, and they're going to have to get their number one offensive unit out there.
Nice calm patience by the handler. The stack, like we said before, the MVPs are those people standing still in the stack, keeping their defense with them. That allows shots to either side. The handler has a straight shot. So we're going to have another pull. One thing that neither of these teams are doing yet is catching the pull when they have the opportunity to. So if they do that, that usually allows them a few extra seconds to get the disc moving, gets the defense off balance. If you let it drop every time, it gives it, your head is down when you're picking it up, potentially missing opportunities for a first throw, getting a throw off before the defense gets there, allowing defense to set up. We'll see if some of these easier pulls are caught.
Cedric LaPointe's pull, and again, great field position to start for Team White. Here's B. Kim. Kim into the middle for Dagler. Owen Dagler. Little toss too far for Aiden Ang. Another turnover for Team White. Mooter in and out of the hands of Eddie Paris, and it's another turnover. Team White with it. Aiden Ang. Ang looking into the end zone. Dagler runs under it and gets the goal. White back within a couple.
Good job, Owen. Let's see, replay here. It was tight. Defense was there. Another defender almost came in for that one. Owen stuck with it and got it. And Owen's just a super player. I have had the pleasure of playing with Owen in league with his older brother as well. And they're just very calm, very kind. They distribute to everybody. Wonderful, wonderful teammates.
Team White and Team Purple getting some necessary hydration here on what has turned out to be a really warm day. 26, 27 degrees in the air, and add another 10 on the pitch because of the artificial surface. And you've got yourself a recipe for losing about 10 pounds.
Yes. And the pulls going from left to right here seem to be coming up short and low. So the wind must be blowing it towards them. Let's see how far this one goes.
Purple setting up their offense. Mooring. Roth Mooring. Gets that one out for Mateo Marshall. Marshall into the hands of Owen Norman. Norman back out too far for Mooring. Another turnover for Team White. They get the disc back, and Hugh Kelly will start their offensive set. Kelly looking for some movement. Back in, nice defensive play by Marshall, and Purple gets the disc back. Here's Mooring. Roth Mooring. There's the stack. Marshall has it now. Marshall looking for some movement. All tight quarters along the sidelines. Mooring into the end zone for the point.
That was some great movement, especially with Marshall and Mooring. They look so smooth. And here we go. Marshall, crossfield to Mooring, crossfield into the end zone. And as we've often said when we're covering AUDL, using the width of the field is a huge advantage. It's very hard to cover the entire width of the field and moving back and forth. Now Mooring, while he looks like a veteran, is actually just 16 years old. And
he's not done growing yet?
He is not done growing yet, not done improving in ultimate either. And Mateo Marshall comes from a family of ultimate players. His mother has been playing for many years, has played on many different teams, and his sister, Amelie, is currently on the U20 Team Canada team, going to Poland shortly, as is Owen Dagler's brother Liam, also on the U20 team, going to Poland. Nothing but Frisbee talk in those houses.
Well, that's a perfect example of just how this sport is growing in the nation's capital. Is Ottawa the hub, or is it still out west?
They're Toronto, Ottawa, Vancouver are probably the prime hubs in Canada. Ottawa, for its size,
Sure.
is hugely representative.
So they'll bring the disc all the way back out.
And the pull went out of bounds, so it's brought to the middle of the field as a penalty for pulling it out of bounds.
Eng looking into the end zone. The disc is floating, and then there's some contact at the goal line.
And while there was contact, they will decide whether it actually impeded having any play on the disc there. They may decide it did not. While it was a foul, it may not have impacted. Would he have actually caught it? So they're going to have that little discussion. I think they're going to say he would have had a play on it, so the foul stays there.
All the way back for B. Kim. Kim with the hammer, and it's floating right into the hands, and it's a score.
Another assist for B. Kim.
That's
Here he is, points where he wants it to go, like a true handler. Drops one, drops a dime. Actually had the one player there and even the backup coming in.
so B. Kim with 4 assists. That goal scored by Connor Seaborn, and now White back within a point. 6-5.
6-5, good game.
Down as many as 3.
Guys, just a quick tip. Don't
7-5, excuse me.
Wait, not like saw 9?
She's counting all the goals on my sheet.
So we will have a halftime at 8, first team to 8. We will have a half. And that's typical ultimate games, is games to 15 with a half when the first team gets to 8. At a lot of tournaments we have timed halves, So the half will happen at a certain time following the point played at that time. But in this case, we're having it when the first team gets to 8.
Here's the pull from Hugh Kelly. Mooring sends that one for Seaborn. Into the hands of Julian Krotozidib. Back out for Roth Mooring. Mooring to the outside for Will Murray. Murray gets it in far end. There's a defensive play by Dagler, and the disc turns over. Carter Walker with it. Back for Owen Dagler. Dagler inside, great grab there by the diminutive Matteo Beaulieu. Another huck for Kelly, goes up, gets it down. Kelly into the hands of Walker, about 10 yards out. Walker sends that one, and Dagler has it for the point.
Oh, Justin Mutter had that all lined up for the defense, and then suddenly he was surrounded by white shirts. Owen Dagler's quite pleased, he knows he got a good one. Here's the throw from Hugh to Walker. Leading pass, Mutter has a play on it, but no, surrounded by white shirts.
Owen Dagler's second goal, 7-6. Purple in front.
Earlier in that possession, a little shout out to Will Murray, number 80. He spread the field out wide. Hugh saw him, made a nice pass to Hugh. Hugh made a beautiful continuation pass down, nice solid little flick, and cleared. Good job, Will.
Onto the pitch now comes Owen Norman, wearing number 57 for Team Purple. Need 7 on there, boys.
And B. Kim is just setting everyone up because Owen Norman went on a little late, just making sure everyone has the right matchup. I'm guessing that it's going to be a person-on-person match defense. And a longer pull going right to left.
And that one goes out. It will come out to the brick.
So the brick is 20 yards up from the end zone line in the middle of the field.
So that would be the 40-yard line here. Oh, it's coming out to the 35. All the way back, LaPointe. LaPointe to the far side for Caden Millette. Millette into the hands of Vutov. Simon Vutov. Owen Norman. Norman looking deep. That one bounces off a couple of hands, and Chassie Jones had an opportunity to make a play off the tip, but just missed.
Matthew, go to it, go to it. Yeah, send it, Matthew. Go deep, go deep, go deep.
B. Kim looking deep. The disc sails, and there's no way that that one would have been caught.
That's not a terrible idea. If he had thrown that flat, that would have been a perfect throw. But with the wind coming, any lift angle on it at all is going to lift it up and take it. So I'm sure next time he tries that, he'll throw it flatter, and it'll be beautiful.
Norman throws that one in the dirt. B. Kim is going to pick it up. Wait for everybody to get downfield in position. Kim has it now, floats that one into the end zone, and Cedric LaPointe Comes out to the goal line. Looking to go deep. Fake that. Now he needs some help. Chassie Jones. Jones. Nice flick there. Into the hands of Bennett Van Bar. Another turnover as Vutov couldn't handle it. And Team White gets the disc back. Team White's defense out there, Charlie Lumley. Little flip for B. Kim. Kim right along the ground, looking for Edouard Simo-Tessier, but he'd like to have that toss back.
Yeah, he's apologizing already.
Chassie Jones all the way out for LaPointe. LaPointe into the hands of Bennett Van Bar. And nice D there by Aiden Eng. And the disc turns over once again. Eng all the way downfield, just beyond the reach of B. Kim.
And I think if B. Kim had committed to going deep immediately, that might have been a completion. The wind has definitely picked up. The door in our little room here is blown open. Shirts are blowing. Discs being picked up by the wind more than it was earlier.
But it is a lovely breeze when the sun is beating down on you.
It's a beautiful day.
Caden Millette finds Cedric LaPointe. LaPointe. That one picked off by B. Kim. Oh, and another turnover. Lumley couldn't handle it. B. Kim just a little rushed with that toss. LaPointe. Or make that Caden Millette. Back for Owen Norman. Norman along the sidelines. Right to Eddie Paris. Norman. Norman tosses that right into the hands of B. Kim. He finds Charlie Lumley. Lumley looking for some help. B. Kim with it. Kim. Aiden Eng. Eng. Downfield. Eddie Simo-Tessier.
White is doing a great job of spreading out and offering in cuts without clogging each other. So I think they're doing a really terrific job of opening the field up for each other. We saw that movement go 1, 2, 3, 4 to nice wide open receivers, gaining yards with every throw. Timeout called.
And with this timeout, it's 7-6. This has been quite a long point. But timeout called, and coaches want to make sure that all of their players are hydrated. All the liquid comes out. Here, guys, have a drink, relax, breathe.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot of Ultimate during the day yet. We haven't had a lot of tournaments yet. It hasn't been very hot in Ottawa yet, very uncharacteristically, and I think we're all quite grateful for the beautiful summer. So having a game in the middle of the day on the turf field during the heat is quite different for this summer. But they're getting ready. They've got a tournament next weekend to play in, so this is a perfect warm-up for them.
As both teams prepare now, at the top of the broadcast, Justine, you mentioned that this is a conglomeration of 3 teams put together to have 2 teams for this exhibition. So you kind of have to think that they don't have a lot of set pieces.
Exactly. There's some similarities within the programs of strategies. So the fact that they've actually cleaned it up and are moving more smoothly than the first few points is a credit to them and to the program, that boys from 3 different teams can come here and start working out their spaces, and it actually hasn't taken them very long. So that's a credit to them for being flexible. They look like they're distributing it amongst each other and not just between actual teammates. Good for them. And on the sideline, checked in.
LaPointe on the far side. Has to get some help. Finds Chassie Jones. Jones for LaPointe. LaPointe all the way down into the hands of Bennett Van Bar. Van Bar now. Couple of yards out. Van Bar for Norman. And he can't handle it. Norman with a great feed inside. Looking for Bennett Van Bar, and he just unable to bring it in.
It was such great movement by Purple. It started with that beautiful throw from the sideline around the mark to an upline cutter. So pretty all the way down the line.
Make that Eddie Paris. Here's B. Kim. Kim up the middle. Great grab there to keep it alive. Adam Charter. Disc in the hands of B. Kim once again, and he goes deep for Aiden Eng. Eng's got it. 5 yards out. Looking for somebody breaking. Into the end zone, and another great D. No, and B. Kim keeps it alive, gets it into the end zone, into the hands of Matthew Milam, and White scores a beauty to tie things up at 7.
I'm so happy that was on tape. Oh my goodness, let's see it. Here he goes. Aiden's got the throw. Crossfield, it's Deed. But no, here comes B. Kim. Passes it for another assist. And B. Kim started that play off. He went Charlie through a nice little, very quick pass to B. Kim. B. Kim did exactly what we talked about. Had another shot, another forehand, long forehand. This time he took the edge off it, threw it nice and flat, went right where he wanted it to go. I'm so glad he took another shot at that, hit Aiden, and then we have that super fun highlight reel.
5 assists for B. Kim in this opening half.
Pretty sure he's Instagramming that moment.
He'll more than likely freeze it when it gets to air, and
Yeah.
that'll be his. He'll take a screenshot of that, and he'll be sending that out as his social media photo.
As he should. I would. All right, so we've got Walker with the pull, lining his teammates up. And you can see with the disparity in height, it's really important that they do this, that they know who they have down there. We don't want mismatches. We don't want Will Murray on Hugh, for example. So they're being quite well to be cautious and have the right matchups.
Carter Walker sends it down. Justin Mooter. Mooter to the outside over the hands of his intended target, Chassie Jones. Or make that Julian Kroto-Zidib. Walker. Disc sails. Batted around. Picked up. Low at Cleveland. Cleveland getting toward the end of his stall count. Disc goes up. Oh, and Dagler with the grab off the tip. And Team White down by 3 has now taken the lead back once again, and they lead 8-7 at the half.
And that is some of the funnest 2 points we've had so far.
We'll take a break. The South in white have come back. At halftime, they lead 8-7.
Gabriel Pizza, proud supporter of local sports. Gabriel Pizza, home of the bigger, better pizza. Now available online at GabrielPizza.com.
You should expect to take the occasional fall when you are paddleboarding, so always have your tether attached. If you lose your balance, aim for the side so that you fall into the water. To get back on your board from the side, pull yourself aboard while remaining in the prone position. Once aboard, reorient yourself so that you're facing the front of the board. Then, using your paddle to brace yourself, get up to your knees and then stand.
Salut tout le monde, je m'appelle Jessie Lindsay. Venez écouter mon spectacle Encore Ottawa 3 sur Rogers TV cette semaine. Hi everybody, come listen to my Encore Ottawa 3 show on Rogers TV this week. I hope you enjoy it.
You're watching Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Millenium Field in the east end of the nation's capital for this Ontario Junior Competitive Ultimate Frisbee Exhibition. And these juniors are putting on a show. Team White leading Team Purple by a score of 8-7. Dan Mooney alongside Justine Price. And Justine, that was a really entertaining half. Sloppy in spots because of the weather and the kids trying to adjust to the winds and that kind of thing. But you can tell that that they have very, very strong ultimate fundamentals.
They do. And like we said before, they are from 3 different teams within the program, combining here today to face off against each other. So the fact they're connecting so well together is a credit to their programs, to the coaches, to the kids.
Not a good pull here, and Team White will begin this second half with great field position on the Team Purple side of midfield. Aiden Eng. Eng back for Hugh Kelly. Kelly into the middle for B. Kim. 5 assists for B. Kim in that opening half. Back for Eng. Eng. Pass behind Kelly. Picked off by Mooring. Roth Mooring. Mooring into the hands of Bennett Van Bar. Van Bar's toss. Oh, shoestring catch there. Nicely done by Caden Millette. Millette back for Mooring. Purple hanging onto the disc. Mooring to the outside for LaPointe. Cedric LaPointe into the hands of Aiden Eng. Back the other way. B. Kim. B. Kim looking into the corner. No! Aiden Eng just too hot to handle. Millette to the outside. No, and Simon Vutov wasn't sure-handed there. So now Hugh Kelly, 15 yards out. Kelly goes into the end zone. Lumley has it for the goal. Charlie Lumley with his second goal of the game. And it's 9-7 for Team White.
And here comes Hugh. Nice pass. Toes the line. Keeps it in. Nice catch, Charlie. And the game, when we're watching the game, we're seeing a lot of handler movement, and the handlers are passing it back and forth between themselves. Off the screen is actually some great defense. That's why they're not throwing it further downfield. So credit to the defense.
9-7. White had the early lead. They scored first, and then they traded points. It was tied 3-3. White went ahead 6-3, but Mo changed jerseys for Team Purple. They came back and stole that first half.
They did, and it's a very exciting finish. And here's lefty Owen with the pull. Owen Dagler. Just making sure the matchups are right with the diverse ages and sizes of players.
Dagler's pull. Stays in bounds. Just along the edge. On the sideline. Dagler marking his man closely. Nice feed for Will Murray. Murray. Little flick there for Marshall. Mateo Marshall into the end zone, and it's good. Bennett Van Bar, sorry.
Will Murray with the arms up celebration. That was a great throw by him. Here we see it. Gorgeous throw underneath the mark, his outstretched hands. One more pass is a point. Good looking score. Well done.
9-8. This one has a 75-minute hard cap. So we'll let you know when we get close to that.
I think we have 15 minutes to go. So the receiving team stands on the line and holds their position. The pulling team can move around, then decide what kind of defense they're playing, if they're going to match up, where they're going to line up so they're not crossing each other. So purple are the ones who get to move around, set up, decide who they have, and here comes the pull.
Roth mooring. And another pull into the wind. Ends up with the disc on its side, and it's rolling. Hugh Kelly picks it up. Had Lumley open, has B. Kim on the far side. Back for B. Kim. Bolya comes up with that disc. Here's Bolya, tries to flick. Tried to forehand, and it was a little block. I believe Owen Norman might have got a hand on it. But that's a tough position for Mateo Bolya to be in. It's and he's got the disc now on another turnover. And this is like most sports now. The bigger player has, I guess, a better opportunities to succeed, especially in this game when you have to go up for discs. And when you're a little guy like Mateo Bolya, although he's a good player, it just gets beaten with size. Ilusha Andreev. All the way out. Far side. Van Bar, his pass too low. And it's another turnover. So Hugh Kelly will get the disc back in play. White leading purple by a score of 9-8. This one all the way down the field, just beyond the reach of Kieran Bendo.
Oh, and Kieran had it kept going. He stuttered, not thinking it wasn't. He thought it wasn't going to come, and then Hugh threw it. Beautiful throw, but Kieran had second guessed himself.
Flick inside. Nobody expecting that pass, and White gets it back once again. Hugh Kelly will act as the handler. Lumley cutting into the hands of Charlie Lumley. Lumley back inside. Low at Cleveland. Cleveland threw that one in the direction of B. Kim. I don't know if B. Kim decided to let it go because he thought one of his teammates was close.
I think there was some really great defense by Purple. They really flustered the thrower. They made the cuts were just not really available, and I'm sure the stall count was getting close to 10.
Millette. Disc sailed on Bennett Van Bar. And Team White gets it back once again, leading by 1. Kelly for B. Kim. Kim into the end zone through the hands of Loic Cleveland and Kieran Bendel.
And this could be a little fatigue at this point with the playing on television. Got some fans here. It's been a long game.
Mooring. Off the hands, Cleveland brings it down. Cleveland back for Hugh Kelly. Kelly for B. Kim. Tried to work the give and go. Bolya. Mateo Bolya. Into the hands of B. Kim. Into the end zone. Bendel's got it. And White has restored the 2-point advantage. They lead 10-8.
There might be a call on the field. Oh, possibly a pick. So it's come back to B. Kim.
9-8. Make that 10-8. B. Kim gets his first goal.
B. Kim with the fancy little toss. We call that a Sullivan. And that was a great... Oh, there's B. Kim. Pass to Hugh. Right back to B. Kim. Previous to that, just before when the pick was called, White did a great job again of distributing. Rather than just looking at the main handlers, they threw it around. They passed to different people. They threw to the open option. And by rewarding that, those cuts get better. They get stronger. And the deeper your team is, the better your team is. Well done, White, to pass it around.
10-8. And time winding down here to the 75-minute hard cap.
I don't think we're going to get to a 15-point game, but it's an exciting one. They're not giving up.
Owen Dagler.
He's indicating that he's ready to pull. We just need the receiving team to put a hand up. Yep, there we go.
Much better pull by Dagler this time. Team Purple. Looking deep. And he got it, Mateo Marshall. Into the end zone. Purple doesn't waste any time getting back in this one. Marshall with his second goal of the game.
Oh, Carter Worka had a great play on that. The wind lifted it up. Nice blade. Here it comes. Big throw. The blade over the defense. Fantastic catch. I think it stuck to his hand.
He's Fred Bolitnikov with all the stickum. He used to have stickum on his socks, on his legs, and he would cover his hands with that sticky goop that would allow him to hang on to a football much better until they outlawed it.
Until I think Mateo might have found out about it. That was just a great catch. Woof. The boys can jump. So we have Roth getting ready to pull.
Roth Mooring had a pretty solid game for Team Purple, a goal and a helper.
And he's been solid all round. very steady. As you said before, size does help in ultimate, like most sports. That said, never underestimate the little guy.
I've been waxing poetic about that all of my life.
And some of the great ultimate players that we have are quite small in stature, and they're just rock stars.
Brooke for Kelly. Kelly looking deep for Lucas. Time, and he's got it, and he's in. The Huck Fest begins.
And that looked like a set play. They may have called that on the line, set things up. We'll get a replay on that. Dish to Hugh to start it off. The cut's already gone. Hugh times his throw very nicely. Doesn't wait. Puts it out in front for his receiver to run onto. Well done.
11-9. 2-point lead reestablished by Team White.
So all you short little ultimate players, go on YouTube. Anders Youngst on Carolina, Ben Katz on New York, Manuela Cardenas on the Colombian women's team. These are people to watch for and inspire you with their amazingness. You don't need to be tall.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
So Owen is getting ready to pull again. Again, making sure the matches are there. They know that this is a downwind for purple, so the same play could be done on them. Purple could decide this time to send a long one themselves, as the wind is favorable to a long shot. And here's the pull with Owen.
Great pull, allowing Team White to get downfield, but the disc floats back, providing great field position for purple. Little flick in and out of the hands of Giuliani Loretti. So Team White once again trying to open up a 3-goal advantage. Lumley. Eng. Eng for Bolya. Bolya looking deep into the hands of Adam Charter. Charter with it now, looking to dish off. He's got his man in the end zone. It's Kieran Bendel with his first statistical note of this one, and it's now 12-9. Team White had a 6-3 lead, and now they've reestablished that 3-goal advantage, leading by 3 once again.
And Mateo Bolli has come alive there. Great throw to Charter. Charter is very patient. Squeaks it in.
So now 12-9, and time becoming of the essence here for Team Purple. How close are we to that 75-minute cap?
I think we're about 2 minutes. The timekeeper, Jeffrey Seaborn, is discussing with the coaches, letting them know there's a couple of minutes to go, so that everyone's aware. So we'll play until the time cap goes on and play that point out. The start of the point. Hugh for the pull.
Big mistake. Team White getting the disc back deep in purple territory. Into the end zone. Walker comes down with it. 13-9.
And look at that end zone. This could be a clinic on how to run an end zone. Got a replay on there.
And that's it.
There it is. Hugh picks it up. Everybody's standing still. One cutter could have gone either way. He would have been open no matter which side he went to. Very proud of that end zone.
A 13-9 final, and just a lovely exhibition of ultimate at the junior level here at Millenium Field this afternoon, Justine.
Absolutely. We're super proud of our juniors program. If you're interested in Juniors Ultimate in Ottawa, there's Elevate and Summit through the league organization, and there's the competitive program. Again, we love to have players. We love to spread how much we love our sport and we love our community. Welcome.
The future of Ottawa Ultimate has been on display here at Millenium Field this afternoon. A 13-9 victory for South over North. And a big round of applause from the players to the fans to come out and support them. For Justine Price and our entire Rogers TV crew, I'm Dan Mooney. Thanks so much for the company. So long from Millenium Field.